people out there. Tell them about your day.
Oh, it was such a busy day. It's the last week at the salon before the school starts for the season or whatever, you know what I mean. School starts here a little bit early. So where I'm from on the East Coast, school starts usually around late August, maybe the first week of September. But around here, that starts the second week of August, so it's a little early, and this is actually the last weekend before school starts for most of these little guys. And so, a lot of kids in the shop, big families, the whole family's coming in. Everybody's got to get something done. The teachers, people have been just relaxing all summer, not doing shit with their hair. And all of a sudden they're like, what? I've got school pictures. I got work. I gotta go to the PTA, all that stuff, you know? So,
yeah, I know exactly
yeah.
what you're saying there.
Yeah, so it's a real busy time of the year, and everybody's on deck there. And, if you got some color going on, there's a little bit of downtime. Well, guess what? You can fit in a haircut. And if you don't fit in one haircut, you can fit in two or three. And, come in early, stay a little bit late. That's a little too much for me. I don't like to work too much.
You're doing a bang-up job here, Rosie.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a stress relief for me. I don't know what it is, but something about plucking those little fuckers right out of their holes just makes me real happy.
So you don't want me to say motherfucker, but you're allowed to say that. I get it.
I mean, the rules are different. I'm a celebrity and you're a wannabe. I'm sorry.
It's so fair.
I know.
It's so fair.
It ain't fair. Life's not fair, though. That's what they say. It's not fair.
Getting back to my book title.
It's not fair, but it's all right. And you know what? There's karma, too. I mean, I might be real horrible today, and then I might get some shit tomorrow. You never know.
You never know.
Sometimes we get the little hairs over here, too.
Right by his ear. Right over there.
Yeah, they're like sideburn hairs, but nobody wants them down here.
Nobody likes it.
Down by the earlobe. That's not right. It's not supposed to be there.
Right next to the sound box. You want to get it in there.
It's not supposed to be there. You see that?
Right there.
These little hairs. Get them.
Why do you think the big JC allows for nature to put hairs right there? That doesn't even make sense. What would be the function of having hairs under the ear?
You know what? Maybe it's just like with the monkeys and how they're always grooming each other and picking stuff off each other. It's really more of a bonding experience. Maybe it's there just so we can bond over it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can bond over the fact that you don't need it on your pretty little cherub face, and I need to pluck it out.
I guess that makes sense.
I think it makes complete sense if you ask me.
I'll have to roll that over. It's above my pay grade.
It is above your pay grade. You just
pay grade?
Your pay grade.
We're born again Christians.
Think about what I'm thinking about, and that's the right thing to think about.
You know, that makes a lot of sense too. You're making so much sense tonight, Rosie.
I really do.
Yeah.
I had a little glass of wine in the bathtub tonight when I was sitting there relaxing, and I feel real relaxed now.
I bet.
Yeah.
Some people call that something else, but I'm not out there to name names and call names and all that.
Labeling and judging.
Would never do that.
I would hope not.
No.
It's not somebody I'd want to have in my employ. That's what I can say about that,
That's why it's best I just keep my trap shut.
It's pretty much the rule. Yeah.
So is there anything you want to tell the good fans out there of any kind of dramas or intensity, any kind of insane things happening between the clucking chickens there at your establishment?
Oh, man, all day there's bobs just flying back and forth to everybody. Everybody's throwing out these little one-liners and a little bit of shade here and there. But, all in all, we laughed it off. We all had a good time. It was busy. It was crazy. We're all making money. The shop was ticking and clicking, and it was actually pretty nice today. I'll say, I had a real feeling of camaraderie. They brought in some Chinese food. I like my Chinese food. Well, I like most food, honestly.
You do, I know.
If we're being honest, I like most food.
It's true. I got the phone looking right up my nostrils. I don't know if the good people want to see that.
You know what? I should probably pluck this one.
Oh, you're never going to get in there. You
That
slipped
one.
that one in there,
That
Rosie.
guy right there.
Oh, you slipped it in there.
You
Reminds
got
me of
it.
my last Saturday night. I
You
don't
know
want to
this
talk
one by the
about it.
lip here? Boom!
Oh!
So dramatic.
That
Yeah.
really killed me there,
Mm,
Rosie.
You know what?
You
Play
know,
ball or go home. I think there's a saying like that.
something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. Something about the balls.
I knew you're going to come back to that.
What are you talking about?
So, anything else you want to tell the good people out there? Anything specific that happened today?
Oh, I don't know. It's just been a long. Oh, I did have a 9-year-old at the end of the day, and she was just such a pretty little princess. Her name was Ariana, just like Ariana Grande, and she looked like a little Ariana, just a beautiful petite little thing. And she had this dark brown hair, it was a little past the shoulders. She'd been growing it out from a bob, and she said, "You know what? I want to get curtain bangs, long curtain bangs." And I
Now, what
said,
is that? I've never heard of such a style.
a curtain bang doesn't necessarily cover the forehead too much. It just goes off to the side. It's kind of wispy and light, and it goes back and frames your face real nice, you know.
It sounds like
Yes.
a very fancy style for a little kid.
It was a little bit fancy. Honestly, I cut her bangs and she went from 9 to 19.
Oh my
That's what her mother
God.
said. Her mother said, "Oh my God, this girl, she looks 19
She's
now."
probably so happy to
She's
be an
going to the
adult.
4th grade. She was feeling it. That girl was working her hair in the mirror,
Oh
throwing it
my
back and
God.
forth.
Now she's
And,
ready for college.
and then her mom was at the cash out checking out. And she said she pays her bill. And then she says to me, my daughter just leans over to me and says, "I'm a badass bitch."
Woo!
I think she's 9. She's
The
9.
world grows so fast.
I'm telling you, that girl went from 9 to
Oh,
19.
everybody's a BAB now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very interesting times we're living in. Like I told you the other day, I'm 78. I know I look good for my age, but back in our day, people just didn't talk like that. They didn't use that kind of language.
Well,
I
back in
don't
our
know.
day, people weren't covered in tattoos neither, but
Neck
times
tattoos
change.
and all this teardrop, this and that. You
Things
know,
change.
everybody wants to be a BAB. That's what it is. It's all about the ego inflation.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, it's not only monetary, it's the spiritual inflation of the ego.
The spiritual inflation, I don't know about that. It's not really so much about a spiritual, it's maybe a lack of spirituality.
That's what I meant.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, we got the big ego inflation going across the board.
Yeah.
Got a lot of fluffed up Americans. Their chest is all puffy walking
I don't
around.
know. It's a lack of self awareness too. You can't be too hard on people. People don't know. They're
And that's what
ignorant.
it is.
They don't know. They're just ignorant. It's okay.
I'm ignorant. Everybody's ignorant.
Not everybody's 78 years old and has that wisdom behind
That's
them.
true.
All that
That's true.
experience in their
You know,
life.
it's because of the low hangers. That's what gives me all that knowledge.
I don't know.
The lower they go, the smarter I get.
Wow.
It's like a positive and the negative happening all at the same time.
I don't know about that inverse relationship, but it does sound interesting.
Well,
I don't know about that though.
oh, I know. Every time I go in the restroom, I'm reminded of how smart I am.
How smart you are.
Yeah, those skin bags will be bouncing up against
Oh
the toilet
my.
wall. You take
I
a
feel like
seat.
you gotta get those relaxed fit jeans and whatnot, don't you? Get the extra room in there.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when I sit on the pot and the low hangers go splish splash at the rim of the water right there.
That is disgusting.
They're hanging like 8 feet down at
And
this
that
point.
right there is just another case for me and my kind.
I know.
Nobody wants to see that, okay?
It just makes no sense.
You asked me the other day how I thought I would do an OnlyFans, and I told you I'd probably have an OnlyFans.
You got one.
How do you feel
One.
you would do an OnlyFans? I feel like you could use some extra money. Look
You
at
know
yourself.
what? I'd probably get a lot of them because there's a lot of ladies out there. They love the low hangers.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
Is there a club
There's a club.
Ladies love low hangers.
There is. You got to look on Craigslist
Oh, man.
under missed encounters.
Oh, misconnections. That's what you're talking about.
That's
Not
what
that
I'm
I would
talking
know
about.
about that, but
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the dark.
somebody said something about
The
it.
dark part of Craigslist. Not a lot of people know about that.
I love that part.
You know, that's where they sell small kids and stuff. They're
Oh,
doing
come
all kinds of
on.
stuff.
Come
you know.
on.
Actually, no, they don't do that. I shouldn't say that stuff. You know, my mind just goes all over. It's got no filter, people. It's got no filter. You know.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna
Not-
get right there in the playground. This is where the children play.
You stay away from the devil's
I'm
playground.
gonna have this
Get out of
with
there.
a side of fava beans.
Oh, it's no good.
Turn
It's
your
no
face.
bueno,
Turn your
they
face
say.
so I can get another
Wait,
area.
You gotta make sure the phone is it correct?
I
Is
don't know.
correcto?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look.
You have to take a look at the screen.
Yeah, it looks good. It's too bad that's not more, focused a little bit closer up. A better
I'm doing
view.
what's called a blind viewing.
Yes, that's blind viewing. It looks like we've made a lot of progress today.
Yeah.
I feel really good about it.
Just make sure you're equal. If you're gonna get rid of all the whites, you gotta get rid of the blacks too. We've talked about this before.
No man left behind. That's how
No
I look
man
at
left
it.
behind. Get rid of all of it.
Everyone
Oh,
must go.
some of them really hurt. They were hurt really bad.
For whatever reasons, the ones that really hurt you really bring me joy. I don't know why that is. Something's wrong with me. I don't know, but every time you cry out in pain, it brings a smile to my lips.
Rosie, you got some mental issues. You got some real problems there.
What do you think that's about? Is that something wrong? Do I got some sort of
probably
issues or
grown
something?
up without pants. That's what it is.
I don't know what that
You
is.
know, you're a latchkey celebrity. That's what's going on.
Latchkey celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
Pluck those mother blumpers. Get them out. Get rid of them.
Yes. That's what we're doing.
Doing a really good job there.
Exterminating them one at a time.
What do you think, people? I can't see a thing. Is she doing a good job? If you think she's doing a good job, post a comment below. Or if you're into this kind of sick, perverted viewing of plucking of the hairs, let us know. I know there's a whole subsection of society that likes to look at YouTube.
You know what?
plucking videos.
Comment if you'd rather have me pluck inside his nose.
Oh.
You know it's gonna bring a lot of pain, but hey, his pain is our gain. That's all I'm saying.
That would be very interesting to hear from you good people.
Let us know. Should I stick to the chinny chin chin or get right up in there in the nose?
Oh.
Get up in the schnoz and get all those nasty hairs out of there. I've been wanting to for a while, guys.
Oh, those stray ones out on the edges there.
If y'all could just side with me, give me a comment or two and let me know. If we get enough comments, we're going to go right up in there, right in the nostrils, right in the schnoz.
I'll do that for some subs. I would do it.
He'll do it if you subscribe. Like and subscribe. Share. Yeah.
Oh, those lip ones are real ball busters.
Yeah. A little low. I'm trying to bring them back up with a little pain here. Pain is gain, and that's what they say.
I don't know what it is, people. I don't know, but she really loves doing this. This is just a strange mental exercise she has to do every few days. I don't get it.
It's really...
For all you pluckers out there that love this stuff, maybe you'll get it.
It's tolerable, you'll see. Even if I wasn't doing it, if I was just watching somebody do it, oh my goodness, so magical.
You just get so much satisfaction.
What I really want to see is a close-up. I want it to be like a microscopic view when you get in there and you see that hair just getting plucked right out. Plucked right out.
The root just gets pulled out.
Yeah, you see the skin in slow-mo and the reverberation.
That one hurt right there.
So good.
That one had a big
I think what we're going to have to do is just get his voice out of here so we can just relax while we watch this.
Oh, that's very demeaning there, Rosie. But, you're the celebrity.
You're my assistant.
Yeah, what can you do? You know,
You gotta treat the help a certain way so they know what the station in life is, okay?
that's what it is. That's what
I'm
it
trying to
is.
remind you where you are. Oh my.
Oh,
We got some good ones there. I had to dig them out a little bit, but it was worth it.
oh, she's going deep, deep.
Oh, looks like we're about to conclude our session for today. I'll bring the pain tomorrow.
I hope you people enjoyed this wonderful session. I know I didn't.